be getting another event B sometime in the future because of this over here. And yes, you heard that correctly, and I'm not even trolling too. And we may already know what that B will be, because for why this will make sense, we have to go over this thing over here that also released in the same way as this upcoming event B might. As in 2019, we got these two leaks, and the first one being the Robo Bear faces with a digital B event, and the Robo Challenge basically being leaked as a multiplayer, which I mean, it obviously isn't right now, but back then it was supposed to be like that. But anyway though, for the next couple of years, Onnit never really talked about it until people saw he had that B in his hive, so the digital B at that time. And then in 2022, November or December, we got the first ever leaks of drives, and then well, Onnit just added the Robo Challenge and digital B into the game after 3 or 4 long years of waiting, and no one really expecting it at all, although there were some hints, because Onnit has always kind of said, oh yeah, it's never coming out. Like, he legit said the Robo Challenge has been scrapped, and then guess what happened? It came out. Bro was like, you know what, I'ma just add it, who cares, I low-key want to do it again. And well, the same thing may happen with this B being leaked in his inventory in 2019. As you see here, loads of decals to do with it. Then here is how it fully looks, and a lot of people talked about it too. And then Onnit even said in 2021 that Crimson is from way back, as it was from like 3 years ago or so, when I was working on the fusion between it and Cobalt, which is pretty much abandoned at this point, but I do want to do something like that later, basically confirming that it will happen once again at some point, although it has been 3 years now since he has said that, so like, you know what I'm saying. And we have also been seeing Onnit still have it in the files actually, just like digital B was. As you see here, it's in the game being used, and it does have quite a nice combination of both Crimson and Cobalt B. Like, it actually looks pretty good, I can't lie. A nice superhero theme and everything, but it does have 2 names though that most people always mention whenever they talk about it, so either the Crimbolt or the Fusion B. And personally, I do definitely think that the Fusion B sounds way more tougher, but Crimbolt, to be honest, it ain't actually that bad of a name. Anyway though, I do feel like it would make sense if you had to buy Crimson and Cobalt B again and like fuse it together in some machine, maybe like right here on a new B zone. If that ever releases, that would be quite cool if we got a new B zone with that new event B, but I feel like I'm kind of dreaming and asking for too much at this point. But at least the event B does seem like a really high possibility looking at everything that has happened, and I'm not really sure about what abilities it could have though, like maybe some enhanced super speed that, as everyone knows, Cobalt and Crimson B do have, as you see the red pulse. Not really sure about the ability, maybe like 50% instant pollen conversion from both, and even why, and definitely crazier stats, of course, would be really interesting to see, not gonna lie. And to be honest, I don't really know as well how I haven't noticed this before, on how there are really high chances for this to come out because of Robo Bear and stuff being the legit exact same thing as this. So it definitely really is exciting to see how this will be and to turn out, and when it will even come out, because most likely nothing until 2025, and I'm not really sure what Onnit is going to do after the Sunbear update. Like, we all know Sunbear update and everything is next, so things to do with golf, but what if maybe that B comes out in that update? Like, there are possibilities for that, you don't know. Anyway though, enough me yapping about Sunbear update, because I've mentioned it a bit too much. So let me know in the comments if you guys think the Crimbolt or the Fusion B would be an amazing thing that Onnit could add to B Swarm, or if you wouldn't really care about it and just be like, yeah sure, it's a new event B. Anyway though, just let me know in the comments, and make sure you are subscribed.